So I am Alina Frank. I have been teaching Matrix Reimprinting since fall of 2010. Yeah. And I had so much resistance to learning a new EFT technique that I didn't want to read the book. I saw it everywhere. I heard people talking about it, and I just shut it out. And whenever anyone asked me, I'd say, well, I already do quantum physics. I already do inner child work. I already do that. I don't want to learn another EFT technique. And then I was in Santa Rosa for an EFT gathering, so work-related trainers there, and I was on the bus, and I had an EFT master say, "Have you learned Matrix Reimprinting yet?" I said, "No," and she said, "You should. You really, really should." It's like, okay. And then later on, the next day, a friend of mine overheard me. Somebody else had asked me, and she just happened to be there in the background. She heard me say all this, all the reasons why I didn't want to learn another EFT technique. And she said, "I know why you're saying that, and that's because you haven't had your own session." And I said, "You're right." So that evening, she grabbed my hand, she forced me to go in her room, she did Matrix Reimprinting on me, collapsed an issue that I had worked on since I had learned EFT about 8 years ago, and it just blew my mind. It felt different, it looked different, my whole paradigm shifted with that one Matrix Reimprinting session, and I was sold. And the next week, I went and I bought the book immediately. I read it. The next week I was doing my version, or what I thought of it. I was doing most of the training that was online, and then I called Carl, like the next week, Carl Dawson, the creator of Matrix Reimprinting, and I said, "Okay, what do I need to do to become a trainer of this? As soon as possible, I will jump through all the hoops. I will prove my worthiness, because this is it. This is the bee's knees, and I really, really need to learn this. And in fact, I teach this over level 3. I love it. It's great. It's changed my practice, and my students love it, and that's why I'm here. Totally sold. When you have your first session or practice session, you're going to go like, wow, when you're the client.